A very good morning to you from wherever you're watching us from. This is CAT TV. Welcome. Today being on a Thursday. We are back. It's been a while behind the face. And this morning, wow, my guest. Remember, I usually bring you leaders who usually come here and talk about their leadership journey. They are an inspiration. They inspire you, our viewers. They share how their journey to where they are at has been, the challenges, the lessons they've learned, and the joys and the beauty of serving in different areas of life. And this morning, I'm truly honored to have one amazing lady. But before I introduce her, let me tell you that this show is brought to you by Mono Safaris Tours and Travel. If you're planning to go on a safari this month, please look out for them. You can find them on their website, their socials, and they'll give you a good deal. So if you want to go on a safari, maybe it's, you want to go to the Masai Mara, reach out to them. Mono Safaris Tours and Travel, they are the official sponsors of this program. Wow, this morning my guest, Madam Dafina Kendi. Does her name sound familiar to you? Yes, she is the president of the Girls Brigade Kenya. Yes, we all saw her a few weeks back, and she's there to share with us her journey and how she got to be the president of the Girls Brigade Kenya. And kama anaendanga na convoy, because you know, my president lazima wanakuwa na escort. She'll tell us how it is for her. Madam Dafina, karibu sana. Welcome to CAT TV.
Thank you so much.
It's really humble to have you around. Thank you for making time. Na mvua sijui palimetoka makunanyesha kama huku, but we are glad that you finally made it so you can share with us your leadership journey. That camera, please say hi to our audience and welcome them to the program.
Thank you so much, Catherine, for having me. Good morning, viewers. I take this opportunity to welcome you to this show as we talk more about the Girls Brigade. Stay tuned.
Okay, can just let you know we are live on all our socials. Please feel free to share this live so that we can reach out to more people. Facebook, we are there. Okay, on YouTube, you find us there. So please feel free to share your message to our guest this morning. Please feel free, and a word of encouragement, a question. Please, you're free to do it, and we'll be glad to give a shout out to your messages. I have a random question, Dafina. You're looking nice first, madam.
Thank
wow,
you. Thank you.
Looking awesome. The badges. Tell me, as ladies, we here don't leave the house without our handbags. True or not true?
Very true.
And I saw you came with one. I believe you have one.
Yes, I do.
And we usually put, ladies' handbags are usually like a moving house.
Yeah.
Especially like mine, you find so many things. Tell me, what is it, this one thing that you cannot leave the house without? One thing that does not miss from your handbag. And why?
Thank you, Catherine. Yeah. In my handbag, you will not miss a brigade badge,
Aha!
a brigade branded pen.
Oh, interesting!
Yes. Maybe a small container of Vaseline.
Aha!
Yes.
Wow! Like brigade mpaka kwa bag.
Kila mahali.
Wow!
Yes.
You're passionate about brigade.
My DNA. It's my DNA.
Tukikuleta tu hivi damu
Kabisa.
ni brigade.
Ni brigade kabisa. Yeah.
Tell us, who is Madam Dafina Kendi?
Thank you, Catherine, for that.
Yes.
Like you said, I am Dafina Kendi. I was born and brought up in a place called Kiangwa. Kiangwa is in Meru County.
Yes.
And if I want to describe it with the boundaries of the church, it is in Immense South Presbytery, Kiangwa Parish. That is where I was born and brought up so many years back. That's where I started my brigade journey when I was 6 years. That's when I joined brigade as an explorer.
6 years, you
Yes,
said?
6 years, yes.
Aha.
And by then, my mother was one of the officers who were training us at PCA Kiangwa Church. So she's a brigade officer. Yeah.
So you picked it from your mom.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you saw your mom do this.
Yes.
And then you're like, I would want to do this.
Sure.
So she is your mentor.
Yes, she is my cheerleader. Yeah.
She must be so proud of you.
Sure.
These moments.
Yeah.
Well, just in case you're joining as my guest, Madam Dafina Kendi. She is the current president Hey, your title, Maze. It's a huge one.
Yeah, true.
Wow, she's the current president of the Girls Brigade Kenya, and she'll be sharing with us her journey, and she'll be telling us how out of the so many people, because I'm trying to imagine it was not only you. And I don't know if you sent an application or people voted you in, you're going to share with us, and how it feels holding that position, and also your roles. I can see messages have started streaming in. I can see Omondi he says she is a pro bono brand ambassador. Aha, you're a brand ambassador. Brigade.
Yeah, sure.
How does it feel?
It is very humbling, Catherine, I must say that, because as you know, serving is not easy. And especially serving in the children ministry, because we know in our mainstream churches, most of the times the children ministry is not ranked well as the other groups. So dealing with these young souls, it requires a lot of commitment and humility, because the Bible has given us that noble responsibility to take care of the small children. So it is very humbling, I must say that, and keep on praying for God to give us strength, so that we make sure that we bring up the boys and girls in the right way.
So you joined Brigade at 6 years. So how's the journey been from 6 years to where you are right now? Because I know it has been a journey.
Yeah, sure. It has been a journey. And when I joined Brigade, I must say that in that company, PCA Kiangwa, where I come from, we didn't have many girls in the brigade, so mainly there were boys in the brigade. And as we progressed, we realized that at the age of 10, 12, when they got to class 6, 7, 8, they dropped out of brigade. But the funny thing is that I was always there with the small kids as part of the girls brigade. So even in the primary school, where I schooled, people used to call me captain, but captain is a title for an officer, but I was very devoted, such that even when the scouts missed to host the flag, the head teacher would say, Captain of Brigade uko wapi?
Wow, and you'd
yes,
step in?
Yes, I would step in and do what was required then. So it has been a journey, yes, and when I went to high school, during holidays, I would still join the small boys and girls. Actually, people from my area, and I know they are watching, they're going to confirm that they know me as Daffy or Brigade. Yeah, because I did a lot of work then. And, you know, there are so many challenges in the rural areas. So most of the times we would meet when we have Brigade Sunday, then after that we'd sleep a little bit. But when I completed my high school, I sat with the committee, the Brigade committee that was there then, and then I requested them to facilitate me with a ball. You see, during our days it was not easy to get a ball, so we used to make the plastic ones, the papers. Yes. So when I got one, I made a second request for them to ask our local primary school administration to allow the brigade children to be joining at grade 10. So initially when we started, we did not have so many children, but when we got the ball, the first 3-4 Tuesdays, I was able to pull so many children because they wanted to come and play football. So after that, I became a little bit serious. We would start now with the brigade programs, and then we finish with football. And I must say that I was able to pull like 200 children from different churches. Catherine, I must say that Brigade is not only for the Presbyterians. Brigade is interdenominational.
Oh yeah, so other denominations also have Brigade, like the Methodists, right?
Yes, they do. So currently in Kenya, we have, for the Girls Brigade, we have 7 denominations that have Brigade. Of course, we start with the Presbyterian Church of East Africa, then we have the Methodist Church in Kenya, we have the Anglican Church of Kenya, Then we have the Africa Independent Pentecost of Africa, AIPCA. Then we have the ACCNS, Africa Christian Church in Schools. Then we have Nayoth Ministries. I know you might not have heard about it. Yes, and then we also have Nazareth Gospel Mission. So currently, those are the denominations that have brigade, and we are praying that God is going to enable us to bring in some more. Yeah.
Or just in case you're joining us, my guest this morning, the show is Behind the Face. I'm your host, Wanjiku Kamau. My guest, Madam Dafina Kendi. She is the current president of the Girls Brigade Kenya, and she is here to share with us her leadership journey. If you have a question to her, you can write it down. We are live on our socials, and we are going to read out your comments, your messages. And Madam Dafina, did you ever see yourself getting to this position? I know you joined brigade at a young age as a young girl, but did you ever see yourself being where you are at today?
Catherine, I must admit that no. I have never dreamt of myself as the president of Kenya.
Yes.
What I did dream when I was young, when I was in class 4,
Yes.
was myself becoming a brigade national trainer. What happened, we had an assessment that was conducted by the national trainers from the PCA and from the Methodist, and in our first attempt, we failed. We did not meet the qualifications for us to be commissioned. So on that day, I said, when I grow up, I want to be a brigade national trainer. That was so many years back. So I continued with the journey, and when I left now home, that is when I left Kiangwa, came to Nairobi for further studies, and I joined PCA Mathare North Church. And I must admit that PCA Mathare North has been very instrumental in shaping my journey to become who I am today. When I joined, there was no brigade, but I worked with the church leadership, and we were able to establish a strong group now both for the boys and the girls brigade. The first year I was elected as the vice chair, then the following year I was elected as the chair. So I acted on that capacity as the chairperson. I was also elected as the captain. And in 2010 there was a call now from the church for those who are and the call to join the ministry as national trainers to make an application. So I applied. I went through various interviews from the parish level to the presbyterial level, then the regional level and the national level, and I qualified. So we started the training in 2010. And I was inducted as a national trainer on 30th of September 2013.
3 years later?
Yes, actually 4. Yeah, because it was towards the end of 2013. So a dream that I dreamt so many years back came to reality. Yes, and I must say that it was the best moment of
your
my life and in my brigade ministry. Yes.
And how did it feel now when you now became the president? Because now this is even a higher position.
I felt very happy.
But you couldn't believe it?
Yes. Actually, even now, it has not sunk very well. Yes, because we conducted the elections in December last year. Yes. That is when I was elected. But maybe before December, we had AFCON. When I say AFCON, people will think of
the football.
Yes. No, not the football. This time round, when I talk of AFCON in Girls Brigade, it is the Africa Conference for the Girls Brigade. And this time round, that was last year, it was held in Kenya at Milele Beach Hotel in August. So, and by then, the person who was the chairperson of the Africa Fellowship, that was Madam Aruk Omori from Nigeria, and Madam Joyce Kafumbe from Zambia, and Madam who was acting as the treasurer from Ghana, forgotten her name. So we met, and they advised that we had to conduct elections. And because there were a few challenges here and there, we were having elections for the caretaker committee. So in that caretaker committee that brought all the 7 denominations, I was elected now as the chair of the caretaker committee then.
Yeah.
But 4 months down the line, that is in December last year, we held a meeting and we conducted elections again afresh, and I was elected as the president.
And here you are.
Yes.
You're going to tell us the roles of what are your roles now in that position. Let me read a message from Amondi. Madam Dafina Kendi has been more than a leader to many of us. She has been a mentor and a living example of what dedication to brigade ministry looks like. As a child of a brigade officer myself, today's conversation feels like a reminder that our journeys matter and our stories can inspire others too. That's the very reason why Madam Dafina is in studio today, so that her story can inspire other people. And I know there's so many girls who are in brigade. We agree in brigade by the way, but we dropped along the way. I don't know.
You need to come back.
I don't know.
We have to make sure that you come back.
But if there is something that needs to be done, it's a continuity of brigade.
Yeah, sure.
Because after once you clear class 8, that's when some of us left brigade. So can there be a continuity that people are still in brigade even in later years of their lives?
Actually, you're supposed to continue with the brigade until you hit 99 years. We retire at 99.
99?
Yes.
So what am I supposed to be doing now?
You're supposed to get back to your company and then you'll be trained as an officer so that you can continue mentoring the girls. Yes.
So mentorship is key.
Yeah, mentorship is key.
And you've talked about your mom being a key mentor. Who else has been a mentor to you? You talked about your mom. I'm sure you've had other people who've really been so instrumental in your journey as to where you are at this point.
Yeah, so I might not be able to mention
the key ones.
I have so many, yes. But from where I came from, when I was young, there was my mother, and then there is trainer Susan Bruce. She is a brigade trainer, currently serving at the Immense South Presbytery. She played a very important role in shaping my character, my skills, and I thank God for her. Then when I left, now Meru, came to Nairobi. Yeah. Now I got so many
more mentors.
Yeah, more mentors. And when I joined training, I want to appreciate the late Sister Everine Gatune, and may God rest her soul in eternal peace. She really played a very big role. She would invite me for trainings, and then when you get there, she would say, "Kendi, it is your turn to train. I am getting old. I am leaving this work to you." So she really encouraged me to continue in this journey, and she was a good mentor to most of us and to most trainers, and especially in the Presbyterian Church of East Africa. Yeah, and then I got other mentors like trainer Elder Mary Mwaura from Tomotomo Presbytery. She has really worked with me. Actually, as late as last night, she had called me to wish me all the best in today's interview. Yeah. And she has worked with me. Another person is that I met now in the ecumenical platform is Reverend Susan Joroge. Reverend Susan Joroge is now my secretary in the National Council. She is from Kajiado Diocese. She ministers with the Anglican Church of Kenya. Yeah.
Also, mentorship is key, because you find sometimes people don't want to be mentored. They feel they know it all, especially the generation we are in today. You find hawataki kuambiwa, they don't want to be held their hand. You don't want to learn under someone. So you feel mentorship is key.
It is. I must admit that for you to make it in brigade or whichever field you are in, whether professional or in the ministry, you need to have a mentor. Because without a mentor, you see, there is no one who has monopoly of wisdom, Catherine. True. So you need to hear from Catherine, you need to hear from this other person, you need to keep on consulting so that you can be able to achieve what you want.
Wow, you need to learn from others.
Yes, you need to learn from others. I have heard so many people, and I must mention that our immediate former director of the children ministry, Reverend Peters, has played a very big role, even in mentoring me, and also Reverend Wilson Masharia. Because Catherine, I remember when I joined the training, I was very young. When I became a trainer, I was very young. Actually, apart from the cohort that has now been inducted, I have been the youngest trainer in PCA.
Wow.
As old as I am.
I don't ask the age. I was tempted to. Yeah.
Yes. So when Reverend Macharia was in office, I remember in all the ad hoc committees, in all the committees that there were, I used to be part of them, regardless of whether he was elected
or not.
For
the experience.
Yes. So I really mentored me, and when Reverend Peters came to the office, he continued with the same. So he has really mentored me, like for the last, for his first 5 years in office. I think I was not elected in a national office, but I didn't miss a single meeting. And I was given more other tasks to perform in the brigade. So I want to thank God even for those that I have not mentioned, because I have parish ministers who have really worked with me. They have supported me this journey. Yeah.
That's in Zimmerman.
Yes. Now, after Mathare North, I got married in 2013, December. So I was supposed to join Nairobi West, because that is where my spouse was fellowshipping. But I felt that I needed to give back to Nairobi North, because the Presbytery of Nairobi North is the one that paid my training fees and everything. They supported me for those 4 years during the time that I was training as a national trainer. So we sat down and agreed that it was not fair for me to run immediately after my induction and go to another prison. So I continued serving in Nairobi North Presbytery, and the Presbytery has been very supportive. Catherine, I must say that I have never missed to attend any of the conferences. And all along, it is the Presbytery of Nairobi North that has been supporting me. There was an AFCON conference in 2023 in Abuja, Nigeria. And the Presbytery of Nairobi North supported me.
Wow, and you went?
Yes, I went.
So you've made international trips outside the country in the name of brigade?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, nice.
Actually, for all the corners that I know in this country, because I have been to almost all the regions in this country, it is because of brigade.
Nice.
Yes, be it Nyeri, be it Busia, be it Mombasa, be it, just mention it. It is because of brigade.
Oh, it has exposed you.
Yes, I have gotten that exposure. Yes.
Have you mentored girls now? Are there girls who can stand and say, the way, you see now the way you're saying you are mentored so far, do you feel like you've mentored?
So many of them.
Yes.
I can stand tall and confirm that. Actually, Madam Electron, the one I have just had you read a comment.
Yes.
She is now a trainer. She's from the Anglican Church, and I have worked with her, and right now she's a Girls Brigade trainer, and she currently serves in the Boys Brigade office. So I have mentored so many in Nairobi, all over. Yes.
Because it would be so unfair with mentor and not mentor. It would be like being mean.
No.
Now, tell me, Madam Kendi, you've talked of training. So you've had to go to school at some point just to study the brigade issues. Because sometimes you think when you're in church, atusomi, ukiwa position fulani, ni grace too. So you had to, I have heard you saying you trained for 4 years. Maybe you can tell us the training you've had to undergo in the brigade as you served in brigade.
Okay, first, for you to become an officer, you have to undergo some trainings, and that is basic one. That equips you well so that you can be able to train the girls in brigade. So I was trained for basic one in Chogoria. That was the Eastern Region basic training by the retired trainer Mate and trainer Dega from Eastern region. They trained me for my basic 1 and basic 2. So those were the very first trainings that I got. And I became a commissioned officer. Then from then, I attended several other trainings, refresher courses, captain's courses, and so many other trainings that were organized either at the presbyterial, at the regional, or at the national level. But when now I applied to become a national trainer, it is a real training. Like at times you have to leave home and go for a week for the training. There are some assignments that you're supposed to do. Yeah, and it is not everybody who graduates. Yes.
So you can
It is
fail.
a thorough training. Yes. Actually, some end to drop along the way when you are being trained. I think we had started as 55 because before now, our cohort, we only had 7 trainers countrywide. So, but by the time we were graduating, most of them did not finish.
Dropped.
Yeah, they had dropped out.
So it's serious business.
It is serious business. It's serious business.
Well, thank you, Tabitha Mother. She says, good morning. We are proud to have Madam Dafina as our senior trainer and our role model. She is a madam after God's heart, humbleness, kindness, and the love to accommodate others. To me, To me, she gives me more courage in this work of serving in brigade. That is Madam Tabitha Mathu. And we've to address you as Madam.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam. We take a short break. You're watching Behind the Face, and my guest this morning, Madam Dafina Kendi. She is the current president of the Girls Brigade Kenya, and she's now going to tell us what is her work, what are her roles in that position. We take a very, very short break. Remember, this program is brought to you by Mono Safaris, Tours and Travel. Don't go away. Welcome to Mono Safaris, Tours and Travel, where you discover hidden gems with our exclusive low-season tours. Escape the crowds and experience the beauty of travel during the enchanting low season. We invite you to uncover unique destinations at unbeatable prices. Adventure awaits with Mono Safaris, Tours and Travel. Embrace the extraordinary during the low season. For more information, visit our website www.monosafaris.com or call us at 11504807 or email info@monosafaris.com. Mono Safaris, Tours and Travel. We are because we love what we do.
Looking for a serene, affordable getaway in Mombasa? Welcome to Waget Hotel, a PCEA-owned destination where comfort meets value. Whether you're an individual, a family, or a group, Waget Hotel offers the perfect setting for rest, bonding, and fellowship. Enjoy our exclusive off-peak rates for PCEA church groups at just 2,500 shillings per person on half-board and 2,800 shillings per person on full board, inclusive of a complimentary conference hall. At Waget Hotel, we go further with special discounts, flexible packages, and rates designed with your convenience in mind. Experience genuine hospitality in a quiet, serene environment, the perfect place to relax, connect, and create lasting memories with your family and team. For reservations, call 0722 209 796 or WhatsApp 0731 209 796. Waget Hotel, your home away from home in Mombasa.
Welcome back. You are watching Kaka TV this morning, the program that is on here, Behind the Face. And this morning, wow, I'm having a president in studio. I'm truly honored. Madam Kendi. Maybe you can tell us how the brigade operates. And also, what is brigade? What is a girls' brigade? Because we just know the girls marching during the ordinations.
Yeah.
That's when we usually get to see the brigade in real action. You know, ministers are being ordained, and you see them marching and doing what they usually do. You can tell us more about the roles of the brigade, girls' brigade.
Okay, like I started by saying, Catherine, that brigade is a Christian uniformed organization that is both international and international for young girls. So when we talk of the Girls Brigade being international and interdenominational, you must admit that there are so many things that we do, not only marching, but most people, when they hear about the brigade, they think about marching. No, we do not only do marching. Our brigade is built on two pillars. Number one, it is the region, and the other one is discipline. So when we enroll the girls brigade, the first thing that we do is to ensure that we train them in the Word of God. Because as Christians, our religion is Christianity. And we cannot talk about Christianity without referring to the Word of God. So actually we say the two pillars, they are twin. There is none that is heavier than the other one. So we first train the girls to know who God is. We train them how to pray, how to read the Word of God, how to worship. Yes, because we want to equip them to be Christ-like. Because the main aim of the Girls Brigade is to help girls to become followers of the Lord Jesus Christ, born through self-control, reverence, and a sense of responsibility to find true enrichment of life. So our work is to ensure that all Christian girls, because we've said it is interdenominational, we can enroll girls even if their parents are not members of the 7 denominations that I mentioned. As long as they are Christians, they are allowed to be part of the Girls Brigade. Yes. So it's a movement for the girls. And our vision is to see girls' lives transformed and God's world enriched. So how do we enrich the girls? Of course, through mentorship programs, empowering them, and making sure that we train them to follow the right ways. The Bible says that train up a child in a way he should go.
When they grow up, they never depart from it.
Sure. So,
is there a difference between brigade and church school? And must a child be at church school? Must be attending church school before becoming a brigade? Or one can be in brigade and not in church school?
A very good question,
yes.
Catherine, and I know it has been very controversial,
very
especially
controversial
for the Presbyterians. They will bear me witness. When you are in brigade, we have sections. We train in sections, and when I talk of sections, we talk of the ages. Girls are allowed to join brigade from 5 years, the age of 5 years to 7. That section is called explorers. So we allow them to join from 5 to 7. And then after that, we promote them to a junior section from 8 to 10 years. And then from 11 to 13 years, we have the senior section. And then from 14 to 18 years, we have the brigaders or the pioneers. Before they attain the age of 5, they must go to Sunday school. And even the ones who have joined brigade, they are also part of the church school. Yes, and that is why we encourage that we should not have the two programs running concurrently, because one will miss the other program.
Very true.
So in church school, we teach. Actually, I am a church school teacher at PCA Zimmerman. Watu wazima, hi.
Wako online.
Yes, I'm a church school teacher. And I am also a brigade officer. So in church school, we teach. Yes, and most of the times we work for the children. But in brigade, we do not teach. In brigade, we train. We train,
wow.
and we do not work for them. We work with them.
Wow.
Yes.
In church school, we teach.
We
Brigade,
teach.
it's train.
Yes, in brigade, we train. Yes. Because brigade is more of a life skills instilling program. And whatever we do, if in the program that we use to train, it's called a 4-square program that it's a square with 4 sides. One is on spiritual matters. Then we have the physical aspect.
Yeah.
Then we have the educational aspect, and then the social aspect. Catherine, there is nothing that you do in this life that falls outside the 4-square program. Is there anything you think that falls outside?
No.
Yeah. Then the viewers can tell us. Is there anything that they do in life that does not fall on the 4-square program? That is the spiritual, the physical, the educational, and the social. So that is the program that we use to mentor the boys and girls. And in each of these programs, it has several other things that we do. For instance, when we talk about educational, we train on personal hygiene, train on cookery.
Keep yourselves clean.
Yes, how would you keep yourselves clean? How do you bake a cake, for instance?
Life skills.
Life skills, yes, life skills. We ensure that we equip the girls with life skills such that if you have a 10-year-old and you are not at home, you can be able to make a cup of tea.
Oh yeah, and boil
Clean
an
the
egg.
house. Yeah, sure. That's why I have said
Yeah.
we do not work for them. We work with
With
them.
them.
Yes, we work with them.
Wow, so because this has been a debate. I know you're the right person from where you sit. Sunday school teachers should be officers in brigade, because you find Sunday school teachers saying, I can be an officer. I mean, they're encouraged to.
Yes, what we do is encourage all Sunday school teachers to become brigade officers and all brigade officers to become
Sunday school teachers.
But we do not force. Because you see, Catherine, there is someone maybe who joined the brigade because he likes marching. Yeah, so he sees that when we are in uniform, we march very well. And then he wants to be part of the marching. So maybe he doesn't have that other call to train, but we encourage. And we keep on asking the relevant authorities to continue mentoring the officers so that they can be able to equip the boys and girls. So we encourage people to be involved. I know you are a Sunday school teacher.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking,
We
because
also-
how now do I transit to become an officer? Do I need to go for a training?
Yes, you do.
Do I need to go for an exam?
Yeah. No exam, not really. For you to join brigade,
Yes.
number one, we have a brigade code of conduct that outlines what you need to have attained. Number one, you must be a Christian, and then you must be a full member, and then you must be of 19 years of age and above for you to be an officer. Then before attending the basic 1 training, you have to be joining your company. When I talk of a company, it's that group of girls in church. And during their weekly meetings, there is that one day that they meet every week. So we cannot just get you out of the bushes and take you for a training. You need to work with us for a minimum of 6 months, so that at least you can know what brigade is all about. Yes, we can teach you on our ethics. Yes, so that when you go for training, you will not feel like it's a punishment. Because for us Christian, when you tell someone we need to wake up at 5:30, go out for physical recreation, you not feel like it's a punishment, but it's for your own good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
My guest this morning, wow, Madam Dafina Kendi. She is the current president of the Girls Brigade Kenya, and she's here to share with us her leadership journey, her story. And so far, so good. I hope Sunday school teachers, you're watching this. Tunaguza mahali. Tunaguza mahali. Madam President.
Yes.
What are your roles? Okay, kama umekalia hiyo kiti ya rais wa brigade, Girls Brigade in Kenya.
Wow. I have so many roles.
Yes.
But the good thing with my leadership style is that keep on telling my members of the National Council that we are in this together.
So there is a national council.
Yes, we have a national council that have leaders from the 7 denominations.
Yes.
We have, maybe if you allow me, I can mention.
Please do.
We have our secretary, who is Reverend Susan Joroge from the Anglican Church. Then we have our treasurer, Madam Priscilla Kafura from ACCNS in Gatanga. Then we have Madam Mercy as our Vice Secretary. Madam Mercy is from Nazareth Gospel Mission. Then we have Madam Miano, Regina Miano, as the Vice Chair or the Vice President. She is from the AIPCA Church. Then we have a trainer in charge, who is Pastor Judy from the Nayo Ministries. So
that's your council.
Yes, and then from each denomination, we have 3 other people whose names were forwarded by their denominations to form the Girls Brigade National Council. Yes, so we have a national council. But we are only 2 weeks old in the office.
But you're in that position now,
Yes.
so a lot is expected from you.
Yeah.
And for how long will you be the president now? 5 years and then watu wanarudi kwa ballot?
There is something that I didn't mention because
Yes.
I did not want to mention some to dwell so much on the challenges.
Yes.
That the Girls Brigade leadership has been there, but for the last, I think, almost 25 years,
Yeah.
we've been having challenges in there, and the hands of the churches met, and they had a resolution. And now we need to work now as the Girls Brigade. Because when the challenges came, I think that was in early 2000, the way the Girls Brigade used to operate, because I must say that Girls Brigade and Boys Brigade, they are 2 different entities.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
So for the longest, we've
Yeah.
been operating as the Girls and the Boys Brigade, because when the challenges arose in early 2000, the churches pulled out, and the Girls Brigade pulled out, and we started now working under the Boys Brigade, because the Boys Brigade is functional.
They accommodated you.
Yes, they accommodated us, and
Yes.
then we started working as the Girls
And boys.
and the Boys Brigade.
I get.
But we are supposed to operate as 2 separate entities.
Should be independent.
Yes, we should be independent. So we've been trying to do it at the grassroots, but now at the top we have been having challenges, and we thank God that we are now walking towards the right direction. So in Girls Brigade, there are some things that we've not been able to introduce,
Yeah.
because when the Boys Brigade accommodated us, we started acting now like the Boys Brigade. So we borrowed so much from them.
Yeah.
But when we look at the Girls Brigade structure
Yeah.
and the Boys Brigade structure, they are
They're
very
different.
separate. Yes, because the Boys Brigade is affiliated to the Global Fellowship of Christian Youth, and then the Girls Brigade is affiliated to the Girls Brigade International. When you go to countries like Zambia, because in Africa, Zambia, they are the giants of the Girls Brigade. Yeah, they conduct their business separately as the Girls Brigade, but when they need to come together, because these 2 organizations, they are in the churches, in the same churches, they do come together, but they have their own offices, the office bearers, the boys have their own, they conduct their meetings on their own. Yeah, so even other countries like Nigeria, Ghana, where we have a very strong Girls Brigade, if we are to walk in the right steps,
Yeah.
then we need to work separately from the Boys Brigade, so that we have the Boys Brigade and the Girls Brigade as different entities. Right now, the Boys Brigade has their own national council of the Boys Brigade, and they also have a president, who is Reverend John Mark Odwal from the Anglican Church. And we have also the national coordinator, who is Elder Sir Charles from the Presbyterian Church.
Charles, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Elder Sir Charles.
Yes, yes. So, yes, we need to operate independently. But for us now, because it's like we are in a new dispensation, we are going to work gradually. We cannot rush and say from tomorrow girls don't
Do this and this.
Yes.
Change your uniform now.
We need to bring
Yes.
all the stakeholders on board, the trainers, the
Yeah.
children, the partners, everybody, so that we can be able now
To
work.
navigate.
Yes. We have some things that we need to change,
Yeah.
and like again, it might not happen during my time, but God being our helper, we are going to lay a foundation,
good
and a very
foundation.
firm one, so that we make sure that the Girls Brigade runs in the right direction. For instance, you realize that in the Boys Brigade, we only have 3 ranks for the officers. We have the lieutenants, the captains, and the trainers, right? But when we come to the Girls Brigade,
Yeah.
we have to, when you follow our structure, we need to incorporate the districts, and for a district, it will be led by a commandant. A commandant will be elected by the members of that district, and that does not mean from one denomination. We're going to bring on board all the denominations together, and then they give us a commandant. A commandant will have a different lineage, because in brigade, a lineage is this one, Catherine, yeah?
Oh,
Yes.
I actually wanted to ask what all those, because I can see you're having also 2 badges.
Okay.
You'll explain to us what all that is all about. I was about to ask that.
Yeah, so for the lieutenants, they have a blue lineage.
Yeah.
For the captains, they have a red one. Then for the trainers, they have a golden one.
Yeah.
We've been having a golden lineage for both boys and girls,
Yeah.
but now if we follow the Girls Brigade structure, and like I said, we are going to sit down and agree,
Yeah.
the Girls Brigade have a different lineage. For the
Yeah.
trainers, it is not a golden one. The gold lineage is for the president only in the Girls Brigade. I must say that when I went to Nigeria, I was a little bit embarrassed, because I made so many friends, but everybody kept on asking me,
Why?
do you have 2 presidents in Kenya? Because when we went to Nigeria with our president
Yeah.
then, who is Madam Elda Mary Nyaga, from PCA Umoja. She was the president then, and currently she is the president of Girls Brigade in Africa. And at the same time, she is the IVP meaning the international vice president, because brigade is in 5 continents. So when we went there, like I said, there were challenges, and because we were not following the structure, I just went with my golden lineage. And everybody was shocked. 2 people from Kenya wearing the same lineage, because we've been doing it the Boys Brigade way. So there are so many changes that are going to come in the Girls Brigade, but we are going to involve all of us. We need to sit down, have a conversation, and agree. Because even Rome was not
slow but
built-
sure.
Yeah,
Rome
slow
was
but
not
sure.
built in a day.
Yes, yes.
Very true. I know we have a brigade in PCA, is not just here, and in the GA there was this conversation now, should it be called international, because we have brigade in the we have PCA in the US, we have PCA in Canada, we have PCA in the UK. Are you planning to reach out to the brigade there, Ama? Do you have brigade in those churches, by the way?
We are already doing it. I think last year I was able to conduct 2 international trainings in the USA virtually.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, and there is another one that is coming in the month of June.
Yes.
We have another training in the USA, and we are going to do it. And we have companies that have been commissioned, and
Yes.
I reached out also to the Presbyterian ministers in the UK, and one of them being Reverend Mary Morioki. She's a good friend of mine, and we wanted to make sure that we also introduce brigade there. Even in Canada, it has been introduced through the help of Reverend Peters, and we want to promise that God being our helper, we shall continue reaching out, and we are going to make sure that we've made all the girls followers of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Yes, because that is
Amen.
our call mandate.
Well, thank you. I'll read a few. I have 2 more messages I would want to read. Joseph, you smite. I hope I've gotten your name right. Joseph, you're saying good one. In church school, we work for the children and we teach them. However, in brigade, we don't teach, we train. And we don't work for the children, we work with them. Wow, that was very profound. Most of us didn't know that. So I also want to concur with that. Wilson Kamau, Madam Tafina Miriti, humility and commitment guided by God's grace. You are a source of motivation to many young girls, and you have a role model. You are a role model to my, you are a role model to my princesses. That's Wilson Kamau. Wow, humility. You know, I would want you share with us some of the values that have really guided you and to be the person you are, because people are talking of humility, the fear of God. I want to hear from you some of the values that have really guided you in your walk and your journey to the point you are at right now.
Catherine, the Bible says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Yes.
So that is where I start. That for you to think that you are wise, you need to have that fear of God in you.
Yeah.
And when you have the fear of the Lord, you will not find yourself involving in the vices that are there in the community, because you know that you are looking up to Christ. So when I serve, you see, at times you are not able to tell. You need to hear it from people that you are humble, because you cannot tell. But yes, I try as much as possible to get to the level of the young girls and boys, and avoid as much as possible offending people, because I like treating people the way I would love to see them treat me. Yes. So it has been a journey, and I must say that without reading the Word of God, without praying, you cannot make it. Because this is, as much as you are calling me the president, you have to know that this is purely on servant leadership, because you have to lead by example. And I do not have the powers to say, Catherine, you are no longer a member of the Girls Brigade. No. My work is to ensure that I bring on board even members who are not part of this great movement. Yes.
Oh, Madam Tafina Kendi. Yes. I'm seeing you're having two badges. At least one is familiar, but the other one is not familiar. I don't know if we're able to zoom. The second one, I think the first one I can see, it's a brigade badge, and the second one?
It's also a brigade badge. It was given when we were celebrating 135 years as members of the Girls Brigade. It is good I highlight that the first Girls Brigade company was started in 1893. 1893 in Sunday Mount Presbyterian Church, that is in Dublin. And then also we had another movement that was called the Girls Guildry, that was started in Scotland in 1900. And we had the third organization that was called the Girls Life Brigade, that was started by the National Sunday School teachers in England in 1902. So what happened, they shared values. These three different organizations shared values. And then I think after realizing that they were talking about the same thing, they sat down and decided to come together. So when they came together, they merged and formed the Girls Brigade that we have today. So we celebrate the Girls Brigade movement from the time it was started in Dublin in 1893. So one of the badges is celebrating the many years that we've been in brigade. But it is good to note that the official MOU was formed on 10th of June 1968. That is when the three different organizations officially amalgamated, and they formed now the Girls Brigade that we are in today. And every 10th of June, every year, we celebrate the International Prayer Day. Like now, next month, we shall be celebrating the International Day of Prayer to commemorate the good work that was done by the three organizations. I know most Presbyterians don't know that the first Girls Brigade company was started in a Presbyterian church.
Wow.
Yes.
That information, we really don't have
Yeah.
that information.
Yeah.
And I think because I see our time is up, apparently, you need to come back and teach us more on brigade, because I've heard many parents saying they don't want their children to be in brigade. They want their children to be in Sunday school, but they don't want their children to be in the brigade. For reasons I really don't know. Maybe you come back and enlighten us and just share this information, because it's people really don't know the importance. We only think, feel my child just needs to go Sunday school, be taught the word of God, and then go home. The rest is not important. Thank you so much, Mbari Wanaomi, saying good morning. Salimia, Madam President, my mentor. Oh, that's your mentee right there. What's your parting shot, Madam?
Thank you so much, Catherine. Before I give my parting shot, I want to appreciate PCA Zimmerman for the support. They have really worked with me. The CAC session, our parish minister, who was also doubles as up as the moderator of the Nairobi North Presbytery. I want to say a big thank you to the brigade, PCA Zimmerman, Boys and Girls Brigade, children and officers, because if it were not for them, I would not be who I am today.
They actually celebrated you the moment that news was out, like Zimmerman online. This is our officer, so they were so proud of you.
Yeah, so what I want to do, what I want to say, Catherine, as we come to the end of this show, is that I want to give them what drives me. And I think this will be best said in Swahili.
Oh, please do, please do.
Mimi huwa sijitolei kwa kazi ya Mungu. I know if I stop it at that, it will be controversial.
Very controversial.
Yes, let me explain. Mimi huwa sijitolei kwa kazi ya Mungu. Mimi huwa najituma.
Aha,
Yes.
kujituma.
Mimi huwa najituma kwa kazi ya Mungu, like I do it wholeheartedly, without any vested interest, without any reservations, because I believe ni Mungu aliniita. So to the officers, the children, our viewers, I want to encourage you to be part of this great movement, so that we can continue mentoring the boys and girls, and to ensure that girls' lives are enriched and God's world is transformed. So thank you so much for joining us. God bless you.
Oh, thank you so for making time to come. I think I'll look for you for more information.
Please do.
And know you need to. There's a lot you need to share with us, especially when it comes to brigade, and I'll really look for you. Thank you for making time to come, and wish you well.
Thank you.
As you navigate in the position as you serve. I've also learned something. Si kujitolea. No, we've had a very big problem juu watu kusema najitolea, so wanajitolea as they wish. Ndiko irutira dererutira so
unahurumia Mungu.
Yeah, like
You see, Catherine, kama huwa ujitolei kukuja kazi KAKTV asubuhi, ujitolei kufungua duka yako asubuhi, ujitolei kufungua biashara, kwa nini unajitolea kwa kazi ya Mungu? Na kwa sababu nikimalizia, Catherine, so many people think that I am employed by the church. I must say that.
Yeah, but are you being paid now? Kuna kama slip na visa?
Not unless kama nitatoka na KAKTV. I am not employed by the church, and I want to appreciate my employer because of the support that she has continued to accord me.
Yeah.
Most of the times I fail to go to work even for a whole month when I am in brigade trainings and the like, and I want to thank Architect Monica Mwangi of Castles Architecture Limited. Thank you so much for the support. God bless you.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Madam Dafina. God bless you.
Thank you.
We'll do this another time. That has been Behind the Face. Tuache kujitolea kwa kazi ya Mungu, tujitume. That is a word. Have a good day.
Thank you.